my kings and queens. Welcome to Denisha's World. Today, as you can tell by the title, we will be cooking with Denisha in Denisha's World. First thing you want to do is you're going to want to wash your hands. You can't prepare any food with dirty hands. So first thing we're going to do, we're going to come over to the sink and we're going to wash your hands. We have our antibacterial soap. Perfect! Scrub, scrub, scrub. Get in between them fingers. Yeah, buddy's about to go down in the kitchen, down in the kitchen, down in the kitchen. Alrighty. Okay, your next step is going to be getting your bowl. You're going to need a big bowl to put all of your chicken into. This is going to be the size bowl you need. I have about, let's say about 30 wings in here. We're going to pour these chicken wings into this bowl. This is the thing that I do with my chicken. I don't know if other people do it, but I do it every time that I get ready to cook chicken. Really with any kind of meat that I use. I'm just going to pour these into this bowl. Alrighty. See that? We got them all inside the bowl. Next step, we're going to fill it up with cool water. Always put your meat in cold water. Cold water, not hot water. Cold water. You want cold water. To get all your chicken in here. Get it filled up with your water. Next thing we're going to do, we're going to add our handy dandy vinegar. Okay, we're going to add the vinegar. Sorry guys, my phone just went off. We're adding vinegar in here. You really just go off of your preference of how much you take it. You're going to mix it around. That way the vinegar is mixing all in there. Alrighty. Okay, now you have your chicken soaking. Once your chicken gets done soaking, you want it to soak for about 10 minutes so it can just get all those extra antibiotics and stuff out of it, out of your chicken, so you can get ready to prepare it to cook. So what I have here is all of my chicken inside of this bowl with my vinegar. And we're going to leave these right here to soak. Our next step is going to be, we're going to go outside and we're going to get our grill ready to be able. Now that you have all your chicken in here, you're going to leave it sitting there for about 10 minutes. You're going to come back over here. You're going to wash your hands up. Good, good, good. That antibacterial soap again. Yeah, buddy. You can't go wrong with no antibacterial soap. You even can use some dish soap with a little bit of bleach in your water, and you'll have some nice, good, clean hands as well. Okay, our next step is going to be, we're going to go outside and we're going to get our grill prepared. And what getting our grill prepared consists of, we're going to get our charcoal inside of the chimney. If you guys don't know what a chimney is, you're about to find out in just a second. So we'll be right back. Alrighty. Okay, we made it outside. Hello. 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 Hey. Okay. Okay, guys. This is a chimney. You guys probably have already seen one of these, but we love this thing. As you can see, we have two. We have a smaller one. We got that cheap one, actually. I want to say we got that one at like Dollar General or something. But we ended up going to get a bigger one because we do more cooking. As you can see, we have a smoker over here as well. So we do a lot of barbecue and smoking food and all that. The first thing you're going to do, you're going to set your chimney down. You're going to fill it up with your charcoal, whatever kind of charcoal you prefer. Not a certain kind that you have to use. So pour charcoal, fill it up with charcoal. Okay. Got that good and filled up. There should be enough charcoal to go in the side grill that big. Once you have all your charcoal inside of the chimney, you want to set your chimney up on top of your grill, on the actual grill thing. And then we have some lighter cubes. We love these things. If you've never seen these things, you have to go and get some. I'll leave the name of this product in the descriptions down below. But these things work perfect. All you do is you just take one of these out, pop them out. You're gonna set this right on top of the grill thing. Set this back on top. Once you got that on there, we're gonna light it. Set your chimney right back on top. As you can see in there, it's lit. It's gonna light all that charcoal up in there. And that's how you start your chimney, for you to get your charcoal things going, for them to be nice and hot for you to be able to get ready to grill. You're gonna let this burn. It normally takes about 10-15 minutes for this to burn, for all those coals to heat up. And then we'll be right back to show you what to do next. Alrighty, now we're back inside. Now we're gonna come back over here and wash our hands again. We've been outside, we've been messing with charcoal, lighter cubes, all of that chimney. So our hands are contaminated again. We're gonna come back over here and wash our hands. Nice hot water, nice and soapy. Get them scrubby-dubby-dub. Alrighty, nice and clean hands. Our next step is going to be, we're going to pour all this water off of the chicken. The water with the vinegar inside of it, we're going to pour it all out. Pour all that off. Then we're going to rinse it. Cool water. Always rinse your meat in cool water. Cool water. And rinse it off real good. Nice and good. Nice and good. One more time. Rinse it about 2 or 3 times. Make sure you get all that vinegar off of it. All your dirt and stuff. Just cleaning your chicken. You know, some people prefer not to clean chicken. I don't understand why. Because chicken is so nasty. If you look at the water that comes off of the chicken, once it's actually unthawed, it's nice and bloody and everything. Who wants to cook that? People say fire kills everything. Oh, no, 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 no. You will not be firing up no blood on my chicken. So I got to clean all that up off of there. So here we go. That's it all on up off of there. Get all that little nasty stuff. Oh, there go a chicken wing. It's still a good chicken wing. Just rinse that thing out. Throw it right back up in that bowl. Just the sink clean and everything. You ain't got nothing to worry about. Clean, clean, clean. Clean. My children and my husband love my chicken wings. I'm doing them different today. I'm going to do some barbecue smoked wings today. So, we're all going to get to see that. Alrighty. It's nice and clean. Next thing we're going to do, we're going to go through and we're going to pull off all of these little feathers that be on the chicken. This is called picking your chicken, plucking your chicken, whatever they want to call it. But I call it picking my chicken. So, I'm going to pick all these little feather things up out of here. All these up off of my chicken. Let me see. Some of them be real thin too. You got to pay attention, make sure you get all of them off. 'Cause I do not like biting into no damn feathery ass chicken. No feathery chicken. We don't eat feathers over here. No feathers over here. Okay. My next step is going to be, I'm gonna wash my hands one more time. Got meat all over them. I'm gonna have to go inside of a drawer to get me some I don't know how you say the word, but y'all know what I'm saying. Them food scissors. Them food scissors. And what I do, I split all of my wings. It just stretches them more. My kids like to eat them like this, and my husband, so I just always go and I just cut them down the middle. It makes them stretch more. And just cut them like this, cut them right down the middle. I go through the whole bowl and do the same thing. Pick any pieces of fat out of there, throw it right in the sink. Alrighty, I'm gonna get all these cut up, and I'll be right back. Alrighty, we're back. I got all those chicken wings cut up, cut in half. I'm washing my hands once again. Next, what we're going to do, we're going to come over to the cabinet. We're going to get all our seasons. It doesn't really matter what seasons, it's whatever liking. It's to your liking. So whatever seasons you like that you use on a regular basis, I go in with a little bit of pretty much everything. But I put a lot of flavor into my meat because we like the flavor into our meat. We actually like different flavors as well. But I'm going to use some black pepper, garlic powder, Dunny seasoning salt, a little slap your mama, some oregano, onion powder, and basil leaves. That's what I'm going to season my chicken with today. I might throw a little bit of this sweet and smoky rub on them, probably just a little bit. Righty, we're going to come over here to the chicken. You start off with every one you want to start off with. You're going to make sure it's seasoned. Like I said, I got about 30-something wings in here, and they've been split, so it's about 60-something now. So you want to make sure you get enough seasoning in here for everything that's in this bowl. This is basil. That's the first one I use. And we're going to sprinkle garlic powder. Bunch of garlic powder. Remember, we got a bunch of chicken in this bowl, so make sure you get it nice and good and seasoned. Then I'm gonna put a little bit of the hickory, the sweet smoky rub on it, just a little bit. I'm not gonna use too much of this because I'm gonna actually be adding something else. I'm gonna let you guys see that in here in a second. Then I'm gonna put some oregano in there. Oregano. Make sure you get enough in there. Yep. You can see what I'm doing. See all that chicken on top, nice and seasoned. I toss it around, it's all gonna be covered. I'm gonna sprinkle a little bit of slap your mama in here. It's like a Cajun season. It gives you like a little hint of spiciness. Sprinkle a little bit of that in there. I'm gonna put some black pepper. We love black pepper on our chicken. Sometimes we'll fry our chicken just with black pepper, and it'd be so good you would never know that we did not use anything else on our chicken. And we mainly just do it when we do our hot wings. You guys will probably see a video of me doing those too. And then I'm gonna use some of Johnny's seasoning salt. Get enough of that in there. And always make sure you pay attention to what has salt in it because you don't want it to be too salty. Then last but least, we're going to put the onion powder in. Good amount of onion powder. Woo! That chicken, don't that chicken look good? That chicken about to be heat. We're going to let y'all know how it tastes. Oh, we're going to let you know. Because it's going to be fire. Yeah. Chicken. Now what you're gonna do, you're gonna take your chicken and you're gonna just mix it all around. It's a little bit of water in there. I'm gonna pour some of that water off because that's gonna make all my seasoning rinse off. There you go. Alrighty, I'm gonna mix it around. Make sure they get all good and seasoned. Whoop! Let's rinse that one off. Throw it right on back in your bowl. There you go. Look at that. I wish I could smell it. You can smell all of this seasoning that I just put on this chicken. It already smells good. It ain't even cooked yet. Woo! Yeah, buddy. Once you get it all mixed together, mixed around, I always go back in and at least put more of Johnny's seasoning salt on it. I might add a couple more of the other ones, just looking at how the chicken looks. It could use just a little bit more season to it. So I'm going to go in and put some more Johnny season. Kind of eyeball it. Like I said, you don't want to make it too salty because it will be salty. Put some more onion powder and garlic powder in here. This one's onion powder. Black pepper. Like I said, just kind of eyeball it. You don't know. You don't want too much seasoning. Then we're going to put the garlic powder. And that's going to be all the ones that I add extra to. The other ones I add a pretty good amount. I don't think I'm going to need any more. Mix those around. Y'all, this chicken smells so good. Woo! Alrighty. With that part's done, come back over here and wash your hands. Now your season is all on your chicken. Your chicken's good and seasoned. Now we're going to head back outside and we're going to check on this charcoal and get it poured inside of the grill. So guys, come along with me. Alrighty, and this is what your charcoal needs to look like when it's done heating up inside of the chimney. I'm going to set this down right here. Lift this up. This thing is hot, so be careful. And we're going to pour our charcoal into the grill. And we're going to take this and spread your charcoal around. Don't let your stuff burn out. Put another stick. Your silver one's in the front. Move them around a little bit. And I'm going to throw a couple of these wood chunks on here. That's the reason why I didn't put much of that sweet, rub on that chicken, because I was going to throw wood chips in here to give it a smoke flavor. I'm going to throw just a couple of these in here. Really just depends on how much smoke flavor you want in it. It depends on how much you put in there. So that should be enough. That should burn the whole time that my chicken is cooking. I'm gonna put the rack back on here. It's whole coal right there. Put your rack back on. I think that chunk too big to go in there. Let's see if we can work it up. I don't think we're gonna be able to. go. Worked it out. Alrighty. Your girl's ready to go. Now we're gonna go in, we're gonna grab our chicken and bring it out and put it on the grill. One of them. Seasoning pack went in there. That's a 2. We're gonna open our seasoning packs and get those in there. There you go. And it calls for butter, but we hardly ever use butter, so I'm gonna use grapeseed oil to pour in here, and it's calling for 1 tablespoon. So I really just eyeball it. I never really measure it. I just add in there what I think is gonna make it moisturize and not as dry. So I'm gonna grab the grapeseed oil. And that's the kind of grapeseed oil we use. That's about enough. That's about all I put in there. And there you have it. You have your rice on, your green beans on. So dinner's pretty much almost done. So you really just focusing on your chicken at this point. I got the green beans on and going. I might not turn the rice on until my chicken's probably about halfway done. That way it doesn't thicken up as well. That way by the time it's done cooking, we'll be pretty much ready to eat it. And it won't be thick. And it's gonna be great. It's gonna be good. So please stay tuned for our finished product. Thank you guys for watching. And please keep watching because this is not the end of the video. Now we're gonna place our chicken. I like to turn them the long way. That way they don't slide down into the grooves of this. Lay them on there. Be careful, it is hot. Put down 10%. Get all this chicken on here, and then I'll be right back to show you guys what it looks like once my whole grill is covered in my chicken. Alrighty, we got all of our chicken on the grill. This is what it looks like. I'm starting to flip them. Some of them were starting to burn. Where I threw those wood chunks there because they were actual flames, so it's heating them up a little faster. Once I get this lid on here, that'll die it down some. But this is what the finished product is gonna be. Just putting it on the grill. Once they're done cooking, we'll be back to show you what the finished product looks like. Alrighty guys, we done made it back inside. Now we're gonna start preparing our side dishes. We're gonna do some long grain and wild rice tonight with the chicken. We're gonna do some cut green beans. We like buying our vegetables frozen or fresh. Not really so much in the can because we were just not the can type of people. But frozen, great value. Walmart green beans will do just fine. But what I do with these, I open this bag up and pour the whole bag. Because the size family that I have, we eat a whole bag. So I'm going to pour this whole bag into a small saucepan. Dump your whole bag in there. Put that in the trash. And we're going to bring your green beans over to the sink. You really don't want to cover them, probably halfway, about right there, not covering it. Fill it up with water. We're going to come over here and set it back on the eye. We're going to season our green beans up. I'm going to throw a little bit of black pepper in here. Johnny's seasoning salt. We got some chopped onions. I'm going to sprinkle in here. That should be enough. A little bit of garlic and onion powder, and that's gonna do it for the green beans. I'm gonna turn these on high until they start boiling. I'm gonna turn them down on low and just let them simmer cook. We got plenty of time for them to cook because we got chicken cooking. Sprinkle a little bit of that. Alrighty, and that's it for our green beans. I normally chop up regular onions. I'm just gonna do chopped onions today. And then we're gonna come over here and we're gonna grab our wild rice, long grain and wild rice boxes. And I normally do these in a saucepan. I think that's what I'm gonna do today. I'm gonna keep doing it in the saucepan. I need 1 2/3 cups of water for this. And I'm doing 2 boxes. Like I said, I have a big family. And they like to eat. They real greedy. Real greedy. When I say greedy, they greedy. Greedy? They greedy. Just greedy. 1 2/3 cup of water. Set it down. You down the eye level to make sure you got the right amount. You don't want too much water. 2/3. One time. I'll do it one more time. There you go. I always go back and put like a 1/4 cup in there too because we like ours not to be dry and thick. So we add a little bit more water than what it calls for so it doesn't be as thick. Then we're going to come over here and take both of our boxes and we're going to dump them inside of this pot. One of them. Seasoning pack one in there. That's 2. We're going to open our seasoning packs and get those in there. There you go. And it calls for butter, but we hardly ever use butter, so I'm going to use grapeseed oil to pour in here, and it's calling for 1 tablespoon, so I really just eyeball it. I never really measure it. I just add in there what I think is going to make it moisturize and not as dry. So I'm going to grab the grapeseed oil. And that's the kind of grapeseed oil we use. That's about enough. That's about all I put in there. And there you have it. You have your rice on, your green beans on. So dinner's pretty much almost done. So you really just focusing on your chicken at this point. I got the green beans on and going. I might not turn the rice on until my chicken's probably about halfway done. That way it doesn't thicken up as well. That way by the time it's done cooking, we'll be pretty much ready to eat it. And it won't be thick. And it's going to be great. It's going to be good. So please stay tuned for our finished product. Thank you guys for watching. Alrighty, my kings and queens. That sums up the video. Make sure you guys hit that little bell so you don't miss my next video. Until next time, peace.